Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today is a request from Kim Santerre. Now, Kim has asked me to make some boneless, skinless chicken in the air fryer because she wants to see how it turns out. And I'm gonna give you a little foreshadowing. This is my favorite way to make my chicken for the week. Okay, and we're gonna do it two ways in the air fryer. Now, why is it my favorite way to make chicken? Well, you'll see. It is so easy, and then I have chicken for all of my salads all week. It's amazing. So thank you, Kim, for suggesting this adventure, and I hope you guys are ready because this is gonna be a quick, but hopefully very informational video for you. Let's get started. Okay, you guys, as I mentioned, this is by far my favorite way to make chicken breast, and usually I do enough chicken breast that it lasts me throughout the week so that I can have it in my chicken salads. I don't want to give anything away quite yet, but let's just go through this and I'm going to show you just how easy it is. And guess what? We're not using any oil. Zero oil, which means you're not adding any calories to this chicken other than the calories that are already on the chicken. And we are gonna do both a chicken thigh, boneless, skinless, and a chicken breast. So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is get our meat salted and seasoned. And I realize as soon as I touch the chicken that my salt pinching endeavors were going to get this all contaminated. So I went ahead and put my salt in another bowl. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is, regardless of if your seasoning blend that you're going to use has salt and pepper in it, be sure to season with salt both sides of your chicken. And it's very important because as it cooks, it will season the meat and you will just get a better meat. So we're just going to sprinkle some salt all over each one of these sides. Alternately, if you were on a low sodium diet, you could definitely skip this step, but since I am not, I really do enjoy the extra bit of flavor that the salt brings out in the meat. All right, and now we're gonna use a seasoning of our choice. The seasoning of choice lately has been this buttery poultry blend from Kinder's. I really like it on the chicken, and it really helps the flavors of the chicken to really pop. You can use any seasoning that you want, and this method will still work. So we're gonna season both sides of our chicken, and we are gonna give it a good massage as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do both sides first. So I have a clean hand here. So let's go ahead and give these a good massage. And then I'm gonna get it right onto my air fryer tray. It's gonna be the best looking chicken you've seen come out of an air fryer. Okay, so here we have our two pieces of chicken right on the air fryer tray. Now, it is very important to note, this piece is going to cook much slower than this piece, and that's because just sheer volume is different. So I'm going to assume this one will cook, probably it'll take, I wanna say about 8 to 10 minutes, whereas this one will take 13 to 15. I'm gonna use a temperature thermometer and I'm gonna pull this chicken out when it reaches 160. And that means they're gonna be coming out at different times. And that's totally okay because that's the way that I am gonna show you how this is going to work. And we're gonna get it in the air fryer at 360. Okay, so I'm gonna push custom. I'm gonna go ahead and set it for 18 minutes, but that way I can check it at the halfway mark, which is about 9 minutes. I assume this will take 8 to 10, so that will give me my heads up reminder. And then I'm gonna set the temperature rather, to 360. And we're not even gonna warm it up. We're just gonna get it right in. And I'm gonna put it on a lower shelf, not the higher shelf. If I wanted it to brown really, really fast and hard, I would put it on the top shelf, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the middle shelf, and we're gonna get this started. Now we're gonna do my absolute favorite way. Now this is the way that every person with an air fryer should be able to do. You get it seasoned, you put it in your basket, you get it on, you check the temperature, and it's gonna be juicy, delicious chicken. However, I like to do it a little bit differently, but you can only do it like this if you have the deluxe air fryer from Pampered Chef. So Unfortunately, anyone else who has a different air fryer, you're just gonna need to do it this way and you'll see it's gonna turn out absolutely fantastic. But my preferred method is as follows. I'm gonna take both the chicken thigh and the chicken breast, and I'm gonna take my favorite kitchen tool, the scissors, and I'm gonna cut these into bite-sized pieces. And I want to try to keep all of the pieces about the same size, because that will ensure that everything cooks evenly and at the same temperature, and when one is done, they're all done. And I decided to do both the chicken thigh and the chicken breast just to show you that both will turn out just as mouth-wateringly delicious as the other. Because there are some people who will only eat white or only eat dark meat, and I am either or. There are seldom times that I will order white meat somewhere because most places can't get white meat quite correctly. But here at home in my air fryer, I love it because I get to control when it's done, and it's always done, but it's not overdone. By the way, we're gonna pull these out when the temperature reaches about 160 because they will continue to cook for another 5 minutes after they come out and reach the 165 mark. And some people will probably say, why don't you just use a knife to cut those up? Well, because I had the scissors out anyway when I was trimming my chicken thighs. I always trim a little bit of this fat off because I don't necessarily need all of that fat in my chicken. And so I already had them out. They were already dirty, so why not use them? All right, so here we go. Here's all of our, let's make sure all of our pieces are about the same size. They look great. And with the clean hand, we are going to salt everything really well. And then we're gonna give them a toss and salt the other side. Again, giving it as much as salt as you think that you'll need. And then we are going to do the same seasoning in the same manner. So I'm just going to pick it up. Oh man, my stomach is growling here. Okay, it's probably good. All right, and here comes the step. I mean, okay, you could probably do the same thing in your basket of your regular air fryer if you don't have a deluxe air fryer, but you're gonna have to shake it a lot. So instead, we are gonna do it in our rotisserie basket here. Now, there's a few things to mention. I have done 5 chicken breasts all cut up in here before. I haven't done much more than 5. If the basket is too full, it will not cook all the way through. So keep that in mind. But we're just going to drop it all in there. And then once this comes out, we're gonna get this in, and I'm gonna show you the fantastic results. So you deluxe air fryer people will know to pre-cut your chicken, and this is done in a fraction of the time that can get done, and I get the same results. All right, it's been 8 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and check my thigh. These are my oven gloves. I absolutely love them. You don't have one yet, be sure to check them out. Okay, we're sitting at 130, so it will probably take that other 2 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave my thermometer in there because it has a silicone cover, it won't burn. So I'm gonna leave it in there and I will check it. And when it comes to 160, I'll get it out, get it on my board, let the other one finish off. Then I will be back to show you the results. Be back. All right, the chicken is out, and before I get the other chicken in, I wanted to go ahead and show you how beautiful this chicken is. No oil, just chicken and seasoning, and it cuts like a dream. So here is all of the juices. I don't know if you can see that in the close camera. All the juices are perfect in it. Look at that inside there. Oh, so delicious. So usually I just cut them up into pieces. And then they're ready for my salad, right? So if you don't have a deluxe air fryer, you can totally just make the most delicious chicken ever. Just set your air fryer at 360. This chicken breast ended up taking about 20 minutes because of how thick it was. I did use the temperature probe, and let's check out the insides of that one as well. Oh my juiciness. Look at all the juices flowing in there. That is gorgeous. And we will go ahead and cut that one up as well so that it's ready for a salad just as well. So then you just put that into your salad later. You will never even know that it wasn't a rotisserie. Oh gosh. This is my favorite way to make chicken. Did I say that already? I'm pretty sure I did. It is so juicy, so tender, and that was a piece of white meat. There is no dryness there, and this is a piece of dark meat. Oh, I don't know. That poultry seasoning from Kinder's is really good, but the way that this chicken just holds all of its juice in the air fryer is just, oh, it's fantastic. Okay, so while this is my favorite way to season and make chicken in the air fryer, this method that I'm about to put into the air fryer is actually my favorite because it requires way less of everything. Yes, I know that I use the scissors to cut this one up and I cut this one as well, but this takes much less time and it rotates, and the way that it looks is outstanding. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we are gonna go rotisserie, and then we're gonna bring it down to about 18 minutes. No, let's go to, 16. I'll bring it down to 16 minutes. It could take anywhere from 16 to 20 minutes. Just keep that in mind. All right, we'll be back when that's all done. Okay, it's done and we're ready to see the results. Now, same chicken, same marinade, just cut and put in the rotisserie. You guys, you're not gonna believe this. Check this out. Oh, as they all roll away. Look at how beautiful those are. Look at the difference in the rotisserie bites and the air fried bites. Both look fantastic, but wow, look at the color. Look at the difference. I don't know about you, but I eat with my eyes first, and my eyes tell me these brown little nuggets of goodness over here are gonna be way more delicious than these. However, they both taste identical, other than the fact that this one kind of got seared on all the sides because of the rotisserie function. They're so good. So there you have it. Boneless, skinless chicken in your air fryer. It is delicious. You don't need any oil, and you'll be surprised at the flavor that comes out of it. Well, Kim, I hope you enjoyed that adventure. Thank you so much for suggesting it. I love me some chicken. I make it all of the time, so this was a no-brainer for me. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I'm always looking for the next adventure. Like Kim said, she wanted to see chicken, boneless, skinless, in the air fryer, so we did that. So if you have an idea for me, if you just want me to adventure for you so that you don't have to, leave me a comment. I read them all, and I take everything into account. That's it for me, so we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.